How can a goal be disallowed when nobody even saw the touch? Millions of fans thought Croatia had just forced extra time against Portugal. Referees on the pitch saw nothing wrong. Commentators saw nothing wrong. But a sensor inside the ball saw something no human eye ever could. Here's exactly what happened and why it's dividing football fans right now. Deep into stoppage time, trailing by 1 goal, Croatia launched one final attack. This was their last chance. Missed this, and the tournament was over. The ball was crossed into the penalty area. Josko Gvardiol met it and finished brilliantly, sending the ball into the net. Croatian players sprinted toward the corner flag, celebrating wildly. On the bench, staff were already hugging. It looked, for a few seconds, like a perfectly good equalizer that would send the match to extra time. Then the referee raised his hand and paused the celebrations. VAR was checking for offside. At first, this looked routine. Replays were pulled up, but the standard camera angles didn't clearly show any problem. No player was obviously ahead of the last defender. For a moment, it seemed like the goal would stand. Then officials turned to something new for this tournament: connected ball technology. Inside the official match ball is a sensor that tracks even the faintest contact, in real time, hundreds of times per second. That sensor picked up an almost invisible touch. Croatian forward Igor Matanovic had brushed the ball a split second before it reached Mario Pasalic. No commentator saw it. No player felt like anything unusual had happened. But the ball did. And that split-second touch changed everything. Because at the exact moment of that contact, Pasalic was standing in an offside position. When he played the ball across for Gvardiol to finish, the entire move was built on an offside pass, invisible to everyone except the machine. Under the laws of the game, the goal had to be disallowed. The uproar wasn't really about the offside law itself. Everyone agrees a player standing offside shouldn't be allowed to influence play. The real controversy was about the technology. Fans argued that no human referee, no matter how good, could ever have caught that touch in real time. It felt less like officiating and more like football being decided by a machine. Others pushed back hard. That's exactly the point. For decades, goals were given or disallowed based on a linesman's guess, made in a fraction of a second from 30 meters away. This isn't football losing its human element. It's football finally removing the guesswork. It echoes a debate that's followed VAR since it was introduced: precision versus feel. Fans have been arguing about millimeter offside calls for years. This was just the most extreme version yet. Portugal survived. Croatia were eliminated. One invisible touch. One offside decision. One piece of technology inside of football that most fans didn't even know existed. And now, one of the most controversial VAR moments of the 2026 World Cup. So here's the question. Should football rely on technology that can detect touches humans can't even see? Or has VAR finally gone too far?